So last class we were verifying the intercompany accounting, and we saw the advanced global intercompany accounting for the GL. So we were able to see the entries in GL module, but whereas we are having few challenges when transferring the entries to payables and the receivable module. So we will see those parts. So what I will do is that I will do an entry. I mean, I'll do a fresh transaction. So I'll use intercompany standard this thing. So here, as we saw in the last class, so I have created a new entity. So that is TS and TKS. So TS is nothing but Tata Steel, and TKS is consultancy, Tata Consultancy. Okay. So I'm selecting Tata Steel, and I have used this default for the GL. So I'll use IC shared services. So this is the one I'm using for this one, uh, the subledger transferable entries. Yeah. So provider I have taken as an Tata Steel, and receiver I'll take it as consultancy. So I have taken miscellaneous revenue and accrued expenses for this case. So I'll just check the status once. Yeah, this is approved. So our provider is TS. So I'll select TS business unit and transfer the entries. Yeah. So the import process is done. So maybe we can check. Yeah, the transaction is imported. Yeah, so this is our entry. Just copy this number. So this is our entry. So that is intercompany payables to miscellaneous revenue that we gave it in the transaction page. Fine. Okay. Uh, I'll create a receipt for this transaction. Yeah. So here the accounting entry would be, I mean, just a minute. I think over applied. It should be actually intercompany receivable, but I think I didn't apply completely. Yeah, I think before applying completely, I accounted this transaction. So that's why it went on the unapplied account. So usually it will be on the intercompany receivable. So maybe if you want to see another transaction, we can see, but this will be the normal entry. Yeah, yeah, fine. Okay, I'll do for the payables also. Yeah, so this is the invoice number that has been generated. Yeah, so this is the accounting entry. So we have given the accrued expense account while creating the transaction, and system has generated the intercompany payables corporate account based on the configuration. So I'll just make the payment for this. Yeah, so this is the accounting entry for payment. So that will be intercompany payables to cash clearing. Yeah, fine. Yeah, so I'll move to the other concept of receivable. Yeah, is that fine, Rajesh? Sajesh, I think you're on mute.
Yeah, Arun, sorry, I was on mute.
Yeah. So we'll move on. Or
Yeah, yeah, please move on.
yeah, yeah. So the next thing that we will see is that the refund part. So how do we refund it? So I'll create a transaction and I'll try to refund it, and we should get the payment request in AP module. So I'll just create a invoice. Yeah. So I have applied this transaction. Yeah. So to refund this particular receipt, so what I'll do is that I'll unapply this application and I will initiate the refund. So from here, more I'll do issue refund.
Uh,
Yeah.
when you click on issue refund, what are the mandatory setup you need to do?
Yeah. Okay. I'll take to the configuration also. Yeah. So to before doing this,
No, don't take me to the configuration. Just tell me what are the steps. So that's fine.
yeah. So before doing this, so basically I need to define the limit for this approval. So I have logged into an user called TrainT. So after logging in, I have set up a limit for the refund, and after that I have created an receivable activity for this particular refund activity. So Only these are the two setups that we will need.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Please proceed.
Yeah. So this is our refund request.
This is the only way to find. Do we don't have any other reference?
Yeah, we can check in the receivable also.
Sorry.
Receivable in receive. I mean, in the receipt screen also. So under the history, I think we have an option to see the invoice number.
Payable invoice number.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
Yeah. So for this, the accounting entry would be the refund. I mean, I don't have accounting. I mean account. So I just mentioned insurance refund and liability account.
I remember you created refund amount for 3,000, right? Not 3,400.
No, 3,400. Initially, I created for 3,000 as a receipt, and the original invoice amount is actually 3,400. So I changed it to 3,400.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. And the accounting entry will be similar, like liability to cash clearing. Yeah. So the next thing that we will see is chargeback. Yeah. So I created an transaction for 6,000. So what I'll do is that I'll create a receipt for 3,000, and I'll take the remaining 3,000 as a chargeback.
Okay.
Yeah. So here we can see that the amount applied is 3,000 and I have due of 3,000. So since the amount is 3,000, so there might be a scenario where customer says that I'll pay it in a separate bill. So what we will do is that we will knock off this particular 3,000 and we will create a new invoice and we will adjust there. So what will happen is that I will create an chargeback and chargeback will be adjusted against the invoice. Okay. So I'll
Yeah, okay, got it.
yeah. So in action, I'll say create chargeback. So the configuration for chargeback would be like we have the receivable activities. So we will create a manual receivable activities for our reference data set. So that I created for TS CB chargeback. And we will also have to give the default account code combination for our business unit for the standard seeded one given by the Oracle. So we have two things. One is the reversal and the other one is adjustment. So where do we use this is that we have invoices. So after we reverse this particular chargeback invoice in the receivable module, so automatically system reverses the original chargeback that is applied on the invoice, so that we can take this amount to the new invoice. Yeah. So I have taken 3,000 and the amount is generated from the setup, the receivable basically. So this is the chargeback number. So I'll just take this. Yeah. So this is the chargeback invoice that system has generated. So we can see this is write-off as a reason. So what we can do is that we can go to manage adjustments. So when we wanted to reverse this particular chargeback against an invoice. So here I have added this receivable activity and I have given the approval limit for this chargeback as well. So I will say line adjustment. Yeah. So this will be the adjustment entry. So I have given the standard adjustment for this. So usually it will be chargeback adjustment. So since I don't have the account, I took this one, the standard adjustment. Yeah. So since I have made adjustment for this chargeback, so system will automatically create an adjustment entry for the chargeback adjustment for the original invoice that we created. So our original invoice number is 58770. So I'll just query this. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the original invoice that we created for 6,000. So I'll just go to manage adjustment. So system will create the chargeback adjustment by itself. Yeah, so this will be the entry for this. So I'll just show the configuration part also. Yeah, so this is fine. Yes, Sajish. Okay, maybe I'll continue. So I'll show the setup part as well.
Sorry, Arun.
Yeah, so I was saying that we are good with the transaction, or shall we see the setup, or we wanted anything here?
No, no, we are good with the transaction. Fine.
Okay. Yeah, so this is the chargeback that I created, TSCB. So I have just mentioned this as an credit card chargeback, and I gave the account. And apart from that, I gave the standard chargeback that is a seeded one given by Oracle. Yeah, so these are the two things. So one is chargeback adjustment, and the other one is chargeback reversal. Yeah, so I just added the account for both the receivable activities. So that's it. And I have added the approval limit for this. So this is nothing but the what do you call it? The for the username I have given the limit for it. Yeah. So these are the configuration for the chargeback. So this is for the refund as well. So similar setups. So we'll see write-off. So write-off also similar to that. So it is just an adjustment. it didn't enable it system option, I think. So similarly, I have defined one receivable activity for this as well. So I'll just auto this. I think I didn't save it before accounting it, so that's why it went to unapplied. This thing. Yeah, so we can see that this is receipt writer for 1,500. Yeah. Okay, this one. Yeah. So anything else that we need in receivable, Satish? Yes, Satish.
Yeah, Arun, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. So anything else, or we can move to the next module.
Okay, what module we will move next?
Fixed asset, is that fine?
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Which is not today, right?
Fixed asset.
We can do it in the next class, na?
Okay, fine, no problem.
Okay, then we will wind up today. Then next class we will see fixed assets.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, then bye.
Yeah. Bye.